Every organ has a life of its own, but it's also very dependent on the life and health of every organ that's around it. It's even dependent on your mind. If an organ were a fish inside a bowl or an aquarium, the fish itself has its own life. The size of the aquarium, if it's big enough, will allow the fish to roam around freely. The quality of the water that the fish swims in allows the fish to remain healthy or not. It's the same with your body. It's one system, different organs, each with their own life, but living in a container of systems. Now let's say we put that fish in a much smaller aquarium. Firstly, it's not going to have much room to move. It's going to become more stagnant, and it will become more, therefore, depleted of its health because it can't move. It can't push fluid or cellular communication through its own system. The muscles begin to atrophy. It's the same in your body. If you don't move enough, you also start to atrophy. If your organs don't move enough, they start to atrophy and they start to dysfunction or malfunction for that matter. Now let's say we change the water for the fish and put it in some vinegar or just intoxicate the water somehow. Quite quickly, that fish is going to deteriorate in health. Why? Because it's not getting a clean environment, clean oxygen to breathe from the water. And again, it's the same for your organs. If your internal ocean or aquarium is toxic, those organs start to die. Everything else starts to become intoxicated. What if we put the fish in a very twisted aquarium? All of a sudden, it can't swim straight. It's going to start to follow the curves and currents of that aquarium. Maybe it's going to start to always turn in one way because the current is always being turned one way. It's the same for your body and your organs. If your structure is rotated one way, stuck in a certain position, those organs are also stuck and struggled and therefore are strangled even in that position. Your posture, that aquarium, has to be straight so the brain can send signals through the spine. The health of your tissues, the water internally, the blood, all has to be very clean. The osteopath can encourage your body to become straighter. The osteopath can give you the advice that you need to see how you can clean up internally, can give you breath work, improve your respiration to help detoxify your system. See an osteopath not only to better your posture and your aches and pains, but to better your whole health because of the impact of your posture on all your organs.